fought it long enough, now let's stop to face it. It's written on the wall, written all over our faces. Don't be scared, girl, come over here. No need to heed permission, but that's in position. Only you do me like you do, girl, you the truth. Magic City with the moves. You better fuck me like you got something to prove. Girl, come show me like I'm the only one. Turn the lights out. I'm gonna take you down under these sheets and let you ride me all night, girl. I gotta hear you scream, hear you scream. When the lights out, come alive when the lights out. I don't wanna see you anymore. I only wanna hear the sounds of when we make love. You don't need to be the lights off. I'ma f you with the lights out. I'ma love you till your lights out. Pulling on your head, surfing in your wet. Girl, I ain't stopping till you scream your neck, your back. When I'm taking you down, we gotta go round, still wanna pull out. Yeah, yeah. When the lights out, when the lights out.
Yeah. Smooth talk, R&B, and soul. This is your boy Q Christopher with Tati Donnie, and this is Nocturnal Vibes. What it do? Your mic on? Turn me up, turn me up.
I got something to say today.
What's good, Tati? How you feeling today?
I'm chilling.
Behaving yourself?
The best I know how.
Yo, it's hella hot. These past couple of days has been, really warm.
Yeah.
To the point where you start to see a lot of sundresses.
Oh, you like the sundresses.
Where everything is just flowing lovely and, big things are going on.
Yeah, I bet.
So, pretty much, I say that to say, well, first of all, shout out to the listeners. Welcome.
Mhm.
Thank you for tuning in as
How was your
always.
4th?
It was pretty cool.
What you do?
Nothing.
You're like the 5th person I talked to that didn't do anything
Maybe
yesterday.
because it was in the middle of the week.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's probably
And,
why.
and I woke up and it felt like it was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Felt like I had to go to work the next day, so it was useless.
Oh,
But I did hear a couple of people had some good barbecues rocking,
yeah.
which was a good look.
Yeah, I did a few barbecues.
Barbecue hopping.
Yeah, and then went to the fireworks,
Mhm. We're in the city or in New Jersey?
No, in Jersey. I don't navigate the city if I don't have to.
Come on, you got it. Actually, it's dope. I've been to, I believe it was in Brooklyn, the Brooklyn Promenade, and they had a show there years ago, but it was absolutely beautiful. Something definitely to experience.
Nice.
Yeah, especially
Maybe one
definitely
day.
experience.
You got to get out there early.
Wait,
That's the only thing.
To the fireworks, yeah, to get a
Yeah.
good sight.
Yeah. it's
Unless
too
you know
much.
somebody in the surrounding areas, you just
Yeah,
go up in their
True.
apartment and look from abroad.
true.
Yeah.
I can't believe the summer going to be over before we know it. We are going to be halfway through July next week.
I'm already scared. 2019 is coming already. My birthday is done. That's not a good look.
Okay. Your birthday been done.
I'm telling you, the whole year. Listen, it's a lot going on, but we have a great show for us tonight. We have a young gentleman by the name of Expression Jones.
Okay.
This guy, I came across his social media, and just his words was prolific. What he had to say was like message, and I like to see and hear individuals talk about things that need to be changed in this world. You know, it has to start with somebody. So shout out to Mr. Expression Jones. He'll be here, chop it up with us in a little bit. We're going to touching on reality versus social media, education, racism in America. You know, some of these big topics.
Okay. Sounds good.
But this is a topic I feel like I want to touch.
Yeah, I bet.
But let's rock out to
on
some
it.
music. Yeah, let's rock out to some music. This is Nocturnal Vibes.
Searching all through my pictures, asking about who that is. Oh, swear you love to be in your feelings. Oh, just another thing out of my reasons. Though I got choices, I won't let you know it, girl. You keep adding to my reasons. It's like we've been talking, and I hope it's floating up high in the air. I'm hardly breathing, but I'm a breathing. All the pain and love you gave, but still I'm leaving. So goodbye to my love. Now you tear me down, chase me away. Down in the dirt, you dig my grave. Accuse me of things I never did. Yeah. Well, if not, then ask how many times I bought you roses. Cause anything I do, girl, you don't notice. Am I wrong for wanting to leave you for all these reasons? Ooh, oh, I got choices, I won't let you know it, girl. You keep adding to my reasons. Oh, no. Breathing, but I'm a breather. All the pain and love you gave, but still I'm leaving. So goodbye to my love. Yeah. This been on my mind for a while, man. I think I lost the real one. And I've been feeling so down when I lay down. The only time I'm looking up. Pardon my manners if I end up hitting you still after dark. I've been drowning in that courage. Liquid, my judgment been blurry. I'm a mess. Get you baggage and made you stress. Know you're better off with the next man, yeah. But I can't seem to let go. So when I hit you with that text, hoping that you give me another chance. I know you need some time. Ooh, can we get along like we used to? Ooh, till we both can't get enough, making love like we used to. No, I can't change the fact I fucked up your heart. I'm down to make it all better. Can we get back to love like we used to? It's been on my mind for a while, man. I think I lost a real one. That boy Sean said it the best. Beautiful girls give you their best, believe you depressed and all. But I ain't suicidal. Feel like I'm stuck in a U asylum. I know I don't deserve you, but until I get through to you, I want you to know I'm a mess. Get you baggage and made you stress. Know you better off with the next man, yeah. But I can't seem to let go. So I'ma hit you with that text, hoping that you give me another chance. Can we get back to loving like we used to? Can we get along like we used to? You can only get me till we both can't get enough. So you got my Lincoln Park nickname for babies. Yeah, what I'm saying ain't no replacing you. Though the past ain't reversible, I hope you willing to let it go. Let me show you that I can love you more. Genuine, cause girl, I speak the truth. No my lie, just like I'm translucent. See through me and see out the red by you. See through me and see out the red by you. Girl, you my shot it. Girl, you my shot. Make it all better. You the only one, so can we make it love? The middle of the night, you the one I want. Can't nobody do it like me. Nah, can't do it like.
It's all right. Welcome back. It's your boy Q Christopher in the building with Tati Danny. We was talking about a couple of things behind the scenes. Actually, one specific thing, and it's regarding the clothing that young ladies wear now these days, especially when it's hot as hell outside. When you're wearing such revealing things to us, but it's for you to keep cool, you start to get the cat calls and all that other good stuff.
And as I was saying, it really doesn't matter if you clothed or not clothed. You still going to get it regardless.
Still going to get it. Now, does it have to?
I guess that's relative.
There's more. I believe it's more when you're wearing a nice, body fitting sundress. Exactly. That's one. You get to see everything.
And sundresses, and it's so crazy because men have idolized, right, this one piece of clothing that women wear.
And women have idolized gray sweatpants.
The thing, okay, whatever. We'll get back to that in a second. But the reason why sundresses are so popular is because it is the simplest thing to put on.
So is sweats.
The simplest thing to put on, like.
So is sweats.
Right. I'm not winning this. Obviously, you're not even gonna let me win.
I can't. We can agree to disagree, but I mean, I do feel for the young ladies who are harassed, and on a day-to-day basis, and even if they are turtlenecked up, they are harassed by the cat calls and so forth in the streets. So, what do you have to say about that? How do you feel about that?
About being catcalled?
Yeah, in general. Maybe have you been catcalled before?
What you think?
I mean, yo ma.
Red bone, light skin, pretty eyes. What's up? It's annoying.
Do you ever say anything like I have a name, or not that you would give me a name, but address me differently? Have you ever said anything?
I don't know. I mean, now I don't really even. I mean, with technology, you could really avoid it. Like you could act like you're not even hearing it
with the headphones in your
just
ear.
with your headphones,
volume all the way down, and you just act like.
I act like I'm not even hearing you.
Right,
I mean. Guys are just so interesting. Like when I really think about stuff, like the way that they approach you and different things like that. Like it's been several times where just to get somebody off my back, I'd be like, I got a boyfriend. It's fine. I'll take you and your boyfriend out. And that has not even just happened once. Like it's happened a few times. It's like, y'all crazy. Y'all crazy. Like I get it. Like I get that that's not really what they're looking for, but it's crazy that we would even stoop down to that level.
But that's what happens when you're a beautiful person. Right?
Yeah, beauty is a gift and a curse. I'm telling you, it really is. It really is.
No,
I got some stories. It really is.
We listening.
No, it's okay. I don't want to talk about it right now.
You can put you out there like that.
Nope.
But it is. Yeah, I'd like to see. I don't mind if my lady's wearing something sexy. I won't say revealing, but something sexy that definitely is going to catch, someone's eye. And I wouldn't mind, anyone looking, because, we have that respect between you and I,
See, I think that should be, mutual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always felt like if you're with the person that you're dating, like, it really shouldn't matter what it is that you're wearing, because at the end of the day, I'm on your arm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And there are some men that appreciate that, like you. And then there are some men that are like, nah, go change.
I ain't going for, yo, bro, what you looking at, son?
for real. I ain't trying to get. Maybe it's more on his end than it is her end. Maybe he like, you know what? I ain't trying to get no fights tonight.
So let me just wear something that's not, extra turtleneck and some long johns under my jeans.
Nah.
But I
you
do
but
feel
you can be
like
sexy tastefully. I think
Absolutely.
that's the problem. It's a fine line between sexy and
But I believe you can be sexy in your aura, in your presence.
yeah,
and
that's
what
true.
You do, but not
The
necessarily.
clothes doesn't dictate that.
Not at all. So it's a little bit of everything.
True.
That's what's up. So listen, don't go too far. As we promised, Expression Jones is in the building. We're gonna chop it up with him in a little bit. This is more with Nocturnal Vibes.
You say it's nothing, but I know it's something, 'cause you got a husband and I know you love him, so help me understand. Oh, I think I know what you came for. Think I know what you came for.
Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
hey, now what's up with you?
Where you at?
I just came from a show on my telly right now.
I need to see you. I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm about to pull up. Tell me what you came to do, shawty. Yeah, I know what you came to do, shawty. I know you got a man, but he ain't up in the plan. It's in my nature to get naughty. I'm trying to do some things for you. Yeah, I'm trying to get a ring for you. House in a chain for you. Shit, I even made a lane for you. But you still don't get it, 'cause you fucking with them lame niggas. I pull up to your city right now. She like,
Boy, you in my city right now?
yeah, I'm in your city right now. Put that hammer, about to lay that pipe down. And fuck what your friends say. And I know it ain't your birthday, it's a Wednesday. Brand new Mercedes. Happy Wednesday.
I know you got a man. So tell me what you came for. Help me understand. I'm trying to figure out what you came for. Think I know what you came for. You say it's nothing, but I know it's something, 'cause you got a husband and I know you love him, so help me understand. Oh, I think I know what you came for. Think I know what you came for. Tell me, tell me, tell me. Oh, I gotta know, girl. I think I know, but I need you to tell me. Tell me what's your name, girl, and why you came, girl. 'Cause he can't hit that shit like me, but it ain't the same. I know I'm out of line, yeah. I let my ego get the best of me at times, but girl, it's on my mind. I know I can get that pussy wet. Do you better? He keeping you cold. Let me change the weather. I'm gon' knock it out, baby. No Mayweather. I know this ain't important to you, but I think I know you got a man. So tell me what you came for. Help me understand. I'm trying to figure out what you came for. Think I know what you came for. You say it's nothing, but I know it's something, 'cause you got a husband and I know you love him, so help me understand. Oh, I think I know what you came for. Think I know what you came for.
Hello?
Hey,
What's up?
hey, now what's up with you?
Where you at?
I just came from a show on my telly right now.
I need to see you. I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm about to pull up. Tell me what you came to do, shawty. Yeah, I know what you came to do, shawty. I know you got a man, but he ain't up in the plan. It's in my nature to get naughty. I'm trying to do some things for you. Yeah, I'm trying to get a ring for you. House and a chain for you. Shit, I even made a lane for you. But you still don't get it cause you fucking with them lame niggas. I pull up to your city right now. She like,
Boy, you in my city right now?
yeah, I'm in your city right now. Put that hammer, about to lay that pipe down. And fuck what your friends say. And I know it ain't your birthday, it's a Wednesday. Brand new Mercedes. Happy Wednesday.
I know you got a man. So tell me what you came for. Help me understand. I'm trying to figure out what you came for. Think I know what you came for. You say it's nothing, but I know it's something. Cause you got a husband and I know you love him. So help me understand. Oh, I think I know what you came for. Think I know what you came for.
What do you do? Ain't got nothing left to say. Do you just shut down? Do you change your ways? When it's all done, do you just let it waste away? Or do you get back up and find the words to say? Like I'm sorry, yeah. Cause girl, you was right, I was wrong. Can we find a way to move on? Like I'm sorry, yeah. Cause girl, at the end of the day, I know that you're feeling the same, like you wanna get back, hey. Don't you wanna get back, hey. Let's get good and rowdy. Just give me that body. I know I've been naughty, but girl, I'm so sorry. Don't you wanna get back? Cause I wanna get back.
Yeah. Welcome back. It's your boy Q Christopher, Tati Dunny. And as we promised, Mr. Expression Jones, welcome to the show, brother.
Positive vibes.
Thank you.
How you feeling, man?
I'm pretty good. How about yourself, man?
What kind of tea are you drinking? I was curious
This is,
about that.
Peppermint. I'm on my second cup. And I'm grateful that there's some AC in here so I can enjoy
He's a
some
real
tea.
drinker.
No, I love tea.
I'm
Tea
gonna have
is
to.
soothing.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get some sort of sponsorship for some tea or something. I'm put it out there.
You're going to manifest that. That's manifestation right there at the top of the show. That's dope.
That's what's up. Expression Jones. Why the name Expression?
Expression Jones. So Jones is my family's name, legacy name. So I want to take power back of my own name. So I added the H there. So probably at some point in time, I'm going to legally do it. So my generations of family own their name, and it's no longer a slave name.
Mm-hmm.
And expression, because, part of my purpose here is to express myself on all platforms, in everything I do, in the way I dress, the way I walk, the way I talk, the way I think. I enjoy expressing myself. It's freeing. So, Expression Jones. It
I like
dictates
that.
my life.
I like that. So where are you from originally?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn.
You hear that, Ty?
I heard it.
Yeah. I'm originally from Brooklyn. Some of my family, half my grandparents, my mom's side, they're from Barbados.
Okay.
One of her grandmothers is half Native American, but they don't call themselves Native American. They call themselves like First Natives.
Okay.
And on my father's side, he's from the south coast of Africa, and his grandmother also too is Native American, First Native. So that's cool.
Nice,
I like
nice.
that. So I'm from the earth, man.
pretty much.
From the dirt.
And what derived from the dirt, the actor, author, poet, what gives you the most out of all of those? Radio personality as well.
Yeah, I just started that, man. I walked right into that
Nice,
103.9 FM on Saturday with Ray Dejan, man. Great
Nice.
mentor for me. What gives me the most? It's actually all of them. It's like it's I don't have a particular favorite. I just enjoy expressing myself and speaking truth and inspiring. So any of the things that I'm doing, as long as I'm inspiring, as long as I'm speaking my truth, then that gives me that great pleasure and that joy, and that I just use these different avenues and conduits to do that. One day it might be cooking,
Right,
you know,
right.
and I'm expressing my love through cooking and inviting people over, and I'm sharing this love and this energy with them. So that gives me the most at that moment. Whatever I'm doing at the present moment is usually the best thing.
Nice, nice. Now, one of the reasons why I invited you on the show is because I was going through some of your feed and I noticed some of the positive vibes you put out there, positive energy that you put out there, and I admire that. We need
Appreciate
more
it.
of that.
Yeah,
Instead of the,
definitely.
I mean, I love the comedy on social media, you know, the twerking and all that, but we do need to spread the love. We do need to make people understand why we're here.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely.
some of the reasons why we're here. So
I think your show does that. You guys aren't you aren't sneaky. I know you're sending those good vibrations out, and I
Got
see
to, we
you.
got to.
And you guys need to be out there more too. You
Appreciate
need more.
that.
I hope your platform grows, and
Thank
I
you,
hope
thank
this
you,
helps
thank
your
you.
platform
Thank
grow.
you, thank you, thank
It
you.
will.
Absolutely.
We need you guys.
Appreciate
The
you.
real stuff.
Vice versa, man.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Ty. I know you
And I
want
was
to say
just gonna say, pretty interesting shirt you have on here. Free your mind. Can you just talk a little bit about this shirt here?
Oh, free your mind. This is from my friend from Scotland. Her name is Leah at Leah Brooklyn on Instagram. She started her own clothing line. It's like on the back. I'll show you guys whenever we get a chance to get up. It's 1111 Earth, and it's the free your mind. And this, you know, this symbol is like kind of like the symbol of the universe. You know, that infinite thing that's happening at all times. And free your mind. You know, just freeing your mind from the programming in society, and freeing your mind from the things that are imposed upon you from society. Keep your mind free and open to different things, and that's what this is one of her signature shirts, Free Your Mind. And that's what her clothing line is about, free thinkers around the world. She's from Scotland, so dope. I'm glad to have connected with her.
How did you meet her?
On Instagram.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I put my vibrations out through social media. So I'm open to collaborate with artists from around the world. Like, I want to build a global community of artists trying to change the world. Like, you're going to have people from all over the world. You never know who's going to pass here.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you could reach all over the world, and we could start change here, but we have social media now. We have technology. Our
it out
extensions
there.
are everywhere.
Worldwide.
So I thought she was from Brooklyn because her name is Leah Brooklyn, white girl from Scotland with green, yellow, and pink dreads. I'm like, this girl is crazy. But you know, she's on her spiritual stuff. You know, she's a vegan. We vibed about that. She was all on her free your mind and against society, and she's so cool. So she wrote a book, How to Be a Unicorn. It's about freeing yourself and becoming your true self. She's like 23 years old. I was like, this is amazing.
wow.
She comes out to Brooklyn. She comes over. We talk. We vibe. We connect. I helped out with some stuff. She gives me some free T-shirts, an autographed copy of her book, and we actually going to be doing an interview on sexual energy,
Nice.
a global kind of thing. You know, black
Okay.
guy from Brooklyn,
Nice.
Scottish girl with dreads. You know, we're going to do this global
Talk
thing. We're
about
building a
vibes.
big community.
Yeah.
You know,
Definitely.
so that's where this T-shirt comes from. What's up, Leah?
Shout out to Leah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
you.
You talked a little bit about nutrition.
Yeah.
We do talk about self-care, self-love, and you know, it's not selfish.
I like that.
Nice, right?
Yeah, where's the
Love
drop?
Right. So as far as nutrition, I did see through your feed as well. You are vegan now. Talk about your journey to becoming a vegan.
My journey was never to become a vegan. My journey was to continue to evolve and grow, to love myself with such an intimacy every single day. And part of that would include my diet. So being a vegan, being on a plant-based diet, I like to say sometimes, is a part of that. You know, so if I want to be operating at an optimal level and I want to just be vibrating through this whole world and this universe as strongly as possible, then why wouldn't I put the best possible nutrients in my body?
Yeah.
You know, when people drive their cars, we love the cars,
Right.
right? We get the best tires, the best brakes, the best fuel. You happy to pay that extra 13 cents for
Right,
some more
right,
fuel
right.
in your bins.
Yeah.
At premium.
Yeah.
Right.
I am premium. What kind of car are you?
Yeah.
You know? So I put the best fuel in my body. I'm premium. I'm elite. I know that. You know? So I put the best food in my body. So my journey started off, I started reading and learning about, you know, nutrition and something about information. If it's coming to you and you're choosing to deny the information we all readily have available, you know, I'm not judging anyone, but I'm not going to make that decision for me. And I hope that I can inspire people to make decisions that
Absolutely.
you're aware of. You know it. You know, it's not like it's a secret anymore. You know what it's doing to your body. So about 2.5 years ago, me and my ex-girlfriend, we started cutting out certain things, eating all organic. You know, you learn about GMOs, so I stopped dealing with the GMOs and the processed food. I haven't eaten fast food in like 5 years.
Nice.
And so then it was the beef, then it was the chicken, but something else. I think it was the awareness when I started doing like the yoga and stuff. Like you start being a little bit more aware to your body. So I started to smell the meat a little bit differently.
Once you cut it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can agree.
And so my response to it was different. And then it was the chicken, then it was fish for a while, and then my last straw. I had cut out meat for about a month, and then my last straw was Thanksgiving. I went to my family's
You
house.
saw all that meat. You saw all the cook up, everything.
I definitely ate some lasagna.
Uh-huh.
Definitely had some turkey. It was good. It was good. But I wasn't. I experienced, but my newfound awareness, I sat down on the couch and I was just laughing. And they was like, what's wrong with you? I was like, I got the itis. Like I hadn't had the itis in so long because, you know, the itis is literally your intestines shutting down. Your body shuts down because it has to process all of this food all at once. And so that's what the itis is. You think you feel good. No, your body's like, yo, sit down. I can't do anything else.
Exactly.
And I couldn't, I had to fast for like 2 days. I couldn't use the bathroom. My stomach felt like a brick. Like I felt like everything stuck here.
Wow.
And I was like, that's it. But I enjoyed that last meal. I love my family. And then I cooked them a vegan brunch. I had this vegan brunch on the 26th. I had like 50, 60 of my members. And I was like, you know what? I got to do this. And I did a vegan brunch for them and they enjoyed it. I did make some salmon cakes for a couple of them. For my uncle that, you know, wanted some sausages. I was like, I'll make some salmon cakes. You know, I could compromise.
Got to compromise.
That was beautiful though.
And that
Wanna
was
change.
this past Thanksgiving?
Yeah, that was this past Thanksgiving, and then Christmas. That's when I did the vegan brunch for them. And you know, I was like, if I'm gonna really try to shift the legacy of my family, then I have to start incorporating these elements of love and bringing them together. And I could do it. You know, I cooked everything myself. It was hard, but I did it. It was dope. I got it on Instagram too. I'm gonna check it out. See if
You
it's
shared a
good.
message. I can agree because once I cut out eating chicken, beef, and all that, it started to trickle through my family.
Yeah.
So one day we had a
That
dinner
vibration,
table.
that's so dope.
Exactly. We had a dinner table and everybody had some sort of, you know, fish or, you know, shrimp on their plate
That's
because
dope.
they cut out meat.
Yeah.
Slow process.
That's dope.
You know, but it's a good feeling, you know.
You
I'm gonna
shifted
begin the process.
the lineage of your family.
Right to
I
her, too.
already
Come here.
thought about it. I'm gonna begin the process. I'm like, I had already bought some chicken. I'm like, when I'm done with this chicken, I'm
It's
gonna
a
phase
wrap.
it out. Yeah.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
dope.
Slowly
man.
but surely. I was always advised to do it slow, but
Yeah.
when I decided to do it, I just did it.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
been
it's not too hard because I don't really like red meat anyway. It's so hard on your body. Like chicken, but like red meat.
Right.
So, and I've gotten to the point where like when I go out, I don't really even want chicken. I'm more of like the vegetarian option.
Yeah.
So I don't really think it's going to be that hard. So
It's
we'll
gonna be
see.
easy
Man,
breezy.
you gonna do it.
Yeah,
It's only
we
gonna be
gonna
as hard
see.
as you make it. You got it. You look like you talking about it with such like a passion. I know it's gonna
Yeah, I'm
happen.
trying to get my body right. You know, I've been with my personal trainer for a little over a month now, so I'm trying to get it
good.
together.
That's good.
Big things are going.
Yes.
Good luck on your journey. I'm
Thank
excited about you.
you.
You got a little twinkle in your eye. It's gonna happen for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Vibes. Speaking of, you know, okay, so nutrition, so mind, body, and soul moving along. How do you educate yourself? What books do you read, and how do you inform yourself of this knowledge that you spread, pretty much?
Any resource possible. Mainly, my first journey was this book. I found that a lot of our history books and stuff, I couldn't really relate to them, so I never really read them. I understood it, and I read it. After you read it like 20 times, it's like, dude, how many times you gonna teach us the same stuff? So it was kind of like a connection to history that connected me to everything else. And with that being said, my first book was this book called Mastering Your Hidden Self.
Okay.
And it's like connecting yourself to yourself. That's basically how I take it. You know, connecting yourself back to your source, connecting yourself to your own spirit. Because when you connect it to you, you connect it to everything else. When you understand that relationship, it brings a balance. When you seek that balance, everything else just flows. Exactly. You already knew that was coming.
Yeah.
You feel because we flowing.
The vibes.
So it was this book, Mastering Your Hidden Self. And the first thing he said, it was a shaman from Polynesia. His name was Serge Kahale King. And I like all that fantasy stuff, so I guess the universe just provides me with stuff that makes my imagination run wild. I enjoy using my imagination. Like, I let it run wild, you know, keep that kid inside of you. And the book said, there are no limits. He was like, stop limiting your mind. There are no limits. So, you know, I was like, let me reprogram that. You know, there are no limits. So I stopped limiting myself and my thoughts. And that book made me explore my thoughts. For the first time in my life, I started exploring things that I learned. I never even thought that I was programmed. I never thought that I, you know, needed to relearn the stuff that I learned. And he made me explore myself very deeply and internally. And during that time, I was also injured. So I actually had sat down for the first time in my life. I had ruptured my Achilles playing basketball in February. I Kobe'd myself, and I had to sit down for the first time in my life. I've always been ripping and running my whole life, and I had to sit down for 2.5, 3.5 months. And that book, I'm sitting there, and you're just sitting there breathing, and you got to figure yourself out. So that was kind of like what got me started. That was the first book, Mastering Your Hidden Self. I read all types of books. I read stuff on the secret history of consciousness. You know, I read cookbooks from India. I read different. I like reading autobiographies on the great spiritual teachers, because I feel like they all have this great wisdom and this vision that other people don't really see through. Like they always take these people to be these great spiritual people. I like looking at their lives and humanizing them, because I'm a human too, and they all try to show us the same things. You know, different music, same song. They try to show us how to be our best versions of ourselves, how to get in tune with our own spirituality. So reading them helped me.
I don't like reading books.
Yeah.
You can listen to them.
YouTube,
I think
you
I'm
YouTube
gonna hire somebody
You
to
can
read to
listen
me.
to them.
I want somebody to read it to me. I'm gonna hire.
You don't like YouTube stuff? Like you just listen to some books, ebooks on YouTube and stuff like that?
Yeah, possibly. I could probably do that.
Yeah, that's
Maybe.
dope.
Or Audible.
Audible.
Insert.
But I want to be listening to my own voice on
Yeah,
Audible.
you can.
Yeah.
You got a nice book voice, man.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I had this girl Amari on here. She writes those erotic novels.
Yeah.
I could hear you authoring one of Amari's books on the late night.
Do you think that if you hadn't been forced essentially to sit down and like reevaluate everything, do you think that you would be in the space that you're in now?
So, the universe just knocking at my door for a long time. I just wasn't opening that door.
Yeah.
And what happens is the more
Wait,
resistance.
say that again. Say that one more time.
I said the universe was knocking at my door, and I just wasn't trying to open it. I wasn't listening.
So many people need to hear that.
Yeah, and so what happens is when you're trying to live your purpose, the universe is like, wake up, and it'll try to send you messages in different forms and fashions. And as you resist more, the universe will only give you exactly this opposite feeling back. So it sent me something that was gonna definitely work this time. So, oh yeah, you want to play basketball? You don't want to stretch and take care of yourself in the middle of February? Let me snap this Achilles so you can sit down and get started with your purpose. And that injury blessing got me started with my purpose. I knew something was different right when I got out of surgery. Like in between that time when I had surgery and when I came out, I know that I started reassessing things differently. It was all like this weird period of transformation that in hindsight I could feel now in the present moment.
Interesting. Now, poetry.
Yeah.
I know I could see you doing some Mother to the Night type stuff. Talk about your poetry. Like where did that start from? Yeah.
I always wrote poetry since I was younger. I used to write poetry just because I just like to put words together. I like the way it felt and the way it sounded. I always like to express myself. Recently, it's funny, I guess like the poetry scene has grown, and as I went through all these experiences and wanted to express myself, I was just going to New York and cafe, and I got like a little tingly sense when I go in there, and I was like, you know what, I want to perform. So I went there. I started going there like in February, and I was doing horrible, but I was learning, and I kept going back. And I love to express myself. I'm a performer, and the reason I write, I have purpose behind my writing. I want to inspire. So I don't really I write about all that spiritual stuff too, but the stuff I perform is like the last one I just did on The Jacket. It's about me getting robbed on a 3 train in here in New York, in Brooklyn, when I was 16. You know, all this stuff happened with Junior in the Bronx, and all this violence happened. And I experienced violence as well. You know, so I wanted to give that story back. Because through that, not only am I just telling my story, I'm teaching people that, you know, we hold on to these things, this pain inside of us. During the poem, I talk about how the jacket represents so many different things. It represents pain, it represents violence, it represents how I had to act after I got robbed on a train. It's how traumatizing experiences. You know, so I write my truths for my healing, and I write so other people may analyze their situations differently, so maybe they can make different decisions in their lives. You know, so I definitely write to inspire. I write on masculinity. I write on femininity. I write on sexuality. And, you know, I'm changing the world with words. And, you know, people listen to it. And I make sure I put all my emotions and all these acts of love and compassion into my writing so people feel it. Like, I feel it when I'm here, you know. gotta feel it.
Nice.
So how did you get into the hosting? Tell us a little bit about that journey.
Ray Dejan. He's a comedian at Laughaholics Entertainment. He also does Gospel Comedy USA, which I'm now the event coordinator for that. We're doing gospel. We're doing comedy shows, clean gospel comedy shows inside of churches, and we're bringing it to all these churches all over New York City, and we're gonna be moving on. But anyway, he's at Laughaholics on Thursday, and like last year, and I'll give you the honest truth. This is real truth. I only tell my mom this. She's the only person that knows, and my friend.
Exclusive, right?
Yeah. I was looking at him. I was at one of his comedy shows last year, and I looked at him, and I was like, Mom, something about Ray, man. I feel like me and him are supposed to work together. Like he has this great platform, and I feel like we're supposed to connect. And I said it, and that was like a year ago. And then my mom was like, Ray has a television show. My mom is one of my spirit gods. Your moms are usually your spirit gods, so listen deeply when they talk. And she kept saying, Ray has a radio show. Ray has a radio show. And I kept dismissing it. She invited me to a comedy show. I went, and I was like, yo, Ray, I heard you got a radio show. I was like, you're a gatekeeper in the community. You're where I want to be. You're driving that Tesla, that electric car. I love that Model X with the wings going up. You're expressing yourself. You have all these different platforms. Do you have a place for me on the radio? He was like, yeah, Keen, I got you. I'm just come down and I'll go. Now I'm at Penn Plaza on 103.9, learning in a radio station, an environment, expressing myself, which is something I wanted to do that I've written down when I was like at 20, 21. When I was on 106 in Park when I was 17, I said I wanted to do this. Now it's actually happening, because I let go of those limiting beliefs, and now I can manifest what I want.
Nice. How do you feel about movements? For one, the Black Lives Matters movement.
The Black Lives Matter movement. I think it's important. I think that they're contributing to society in the best way they can. I believe that it's important to stay connected and united and have common themes and beliefs. And I feel like they have a role in society to fight for the injustices, within our communities and around the world. So I think they are really, really important. They have an important place in our lives right now. Always duality, though. Everything just needs to evolve. Life changes really, really quickly. Life is moving fast. Your iPhones, your Androids constantly give you upgrades to keep up with the pace.
Right.
So I just think that certain things need upgrades, and maybe the Black Lives Matter could just use some upgrades. But I'm happy.
What would you upgrade?
I'm not sure. I haven't really thought about it. I don't like to. I don't want to critique something that I can't articulate in a form that is conducive. It's this saying. It's Loka Samasta Sukino Bhavantu, and it's may all beings be loving and happy, and may my thoughts, ideas, words, and vibrations contribute to the happiness and love of all. So when I like to speak about something, I want to contribute to it in a positive fashion. So I don't know. But maybe I'll think about it. Maybe I'll come back. I'll send you an email and talk about it.
We're going to do that. Listen, let's take a real short break. We're going to talk about some more stuff. Don't go too far.
arrows just keeping us apart. Curse the miles between our spaces. Truth is, without your life is dark. And you're the light my heart's been chasing. If I could roll the tides, I'd move the ocean floor till we see eye to eye. Our lips could touch and then my soul would feel alive. My mind at peace, my flesh at ease, because you're by my side. Find me here. Take that flight and leave my faith and join me here. Thought that I was deep inside. Live here, my dear. There's room enough for two if you choose to be by my side. Just keeping you from home. No, don't believe the lies he's making. Ooh, right here is where you belong. Me and you getting lost, finding new places. If I could roam the skies, I'd fly to where you are, then maybe we could try. The thought of us two getting lost in love tonight. More hellos and less goodbyes. My dream is you by my side. Find me here. Take that flight and leave my faith and join me here. Thought that I was deep inside. Live here, my dear. There's room enough for two if you choose to be by my side. I know this might come as a surprise. Right now, you're always on my mind. What I remember most about our time is your eyes and the fact that you shine. How your smile took a piece of my life. Every day that it passes by, it's like hell because I'm scared to say hi. Take that flight and leave my faith and join me here. Time heals wounds, that's what they say, to help all their pain go away. But it's all lies. A full year has passed. I'm worse off than when we met last. And I hate that I loved you so much. How our friendship and love turned to rust. And all those nights out working late, the nights stay over, your head on my chest. I'd hold you closer till your nerves were calm. You were the one. Heals wounds, that's what they say. Yet whiskey and wine takes your place, and drunken nights hides what's inside. 'Cause big boys, they aren't supposed to cry. Oh, I loved you hard, I couldn't save us. You left your mark and now it's dangerous. A trail of scars, our hearts filled with fear. Yeah, and I try again in hopes that maybe that we'd become, and our hearts stand still, and I'd be your one.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back. So it's definitely been a pleasure tonight.
And I appreciate you guys having me. You guys got good energy. I'm happy to be
Vibes, bro.
here. Yeah, it's about the vibes.
Want to know any upcoming performances that you have?
Yeah, on July 28th, I'm going to be at Restoration Plaza in Brooklyn for the Lyrical Olympics
Fulton
for
Street,
poetry. Yeah, in Fulton. Yeah, Poetry Slam Final. Saturday, you could catch me on 103.9. You can listen on your radios and cars in New York City or online at 103.9.com on Saturdays. And on
What's the time
Instagram,
slot?
excuse me?
What's the time slot?
5 to 7 Saturdays. And on Instagram, you can follow me at expression_Jones, JHONES. And I also have a couple of episodes of this new web series, Writer's Block, and it's they're celebrating the great performers and poets. So the onyxchannel.com, I have an episode on right now on The Jacket and one on masculinity that I'm actually going to do here, if you guys still want that, in July.
Okay.
All right.
Before you get into that, I just want you to be able to, there's a lot of young folk out there who don't feel the vibration. So send some good vibes out there.
And I want to send you guys good vibes. Get in tune with yourself. Speak your truth. Know yourself. Know your values. Spend intimate time with yourself. Connect with nature. Don't always do things the normal way. Go and explore other opportunities. Express yourself.
Yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah. So the name of your poem?
This one is Dear Masculinity, and basically this is a letter to, exercise those demons of masculinity within me that I've lived with dormant in my whole life. Like, you're kind of like unconscious of certain things that you live with sometimes. I think a lot of men have these ideas of masculinity, and a lot of women have other ideas about masculinity as well. Yeah.
So go ahead, speak the truth.
Go for it. Dear Masculinity, thank you for the bass in my voice, but I haven't yet learned to discern you yet. Due to my father's unavailability, it's left me without the tools necessary to construct the fabrics of my reality. I hate the box that you put me in. A long corridor with no windows or doors. My favorite color ain't blue, but you picked that shit for me too. I like pink, like the inside of a woman, her flesh, a contemporary. I like Bade, Sade, and Badu, my skin pungent of rose quartz oils. Every time I try to escape, you remind me that the box is locked. You didn't leave me room to grow. You handed me false seeds with misinformed roles, so when my fruits came into fruition, they couldn't even be as sweet. Thanks to masculinity's wisdoms, I played with cars, trucks, planes, and Ninja Turtles. When nobody was in the room, I grabbed my sister's Barbie dolls and I put in the truck with Michelangelo. Not because I was gay or homosexual, but simply because my Ninja Turtles needed love too. Dear masculinity, let me share my love and affection. I love my girl, but I can't hold her hand in the hood with my friends paying attention. Masculinity points men in the wrong direction, builds tension, and that hardened armor becomes an extension of the mask you wear. It teaches you how to hide like the sun at nighttime. It teaches you not to cry, so every tear held back, God dies inside. Dear masculinity, am I not a man without you? Am I not a man if I can't defend all opposition this world brings? Can I be scared and unsure? Am I allowed to explore? I'm gonna let y'all all in on a big secret. Being masculine is like cutting off your arms and trying to swim. Being masculine is being a boiling pot of water with a lid on and trying to vent. I don't know how to say I miss you, so I say when you coming through. I don't know how to say those 4-letter words to a man, so I say like, you know, you my nigga, bro. Dear masculinity, I don't need you. I'm no greater than a woman. She's a silver lining in the sky. She created me. I never learned how to touch you. Instead of letting your waves float gently to the shore, I was more like a tsunami hitting your ocean's wall. You see, the world never taught me how to be gentle. It only taught me how to possess you. My fears, my worries, my insecurities to control my queen stems from the seeds that masculinity feeds. My roots, my gardens, my leaves. I'm complex. I'm loving and I'm compassionate. I'm emotional and I'm vulnerable. I play basketball, I do yoga. I cook and I write a little bit of poetry. So it's safe to say I shed the fear of being my real self and uncoil like a rattlesnake's tail, because to be the true you have to embrace the essence of the divine feminine. And it's not about how many points you put up, it's about the final score. Masculinity, I don't need you anymore.
We got about the snaps.
I definitely messed up like the whole first half.
Impressive.
But
we
thank
didn't know that. That was very impressive. Very
appreciate
impressive.
it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate what you do. Keep doing what you're doing, because I mean, I believe you've changed so many lives within this past hour.
I'm trying to change the world, and I really believe that. Bring that
We're
balance,
gonna help
man.
you do that, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. So, once again, let the world know where they can find you.
Check me on Instagram. That's where a lot of my stuff is. I'm getting some things organized and going. It's a lot. But expression_JHONES. And thank you for having me. I appreciate you guys, and I hope your platform grows. If you guys are watching them, continue to support them, subscribe and view and support and send out love, because they're trying to change the world, but they need you guys to do it with them.
Yeah.
That's a collaborative thing.
You hear that?
We collaborate
Expression
to change
Jones.
this world. All right? Thanks for
I
collaborating
appreciate you,
it.
man. Thank you very much.
Thanks for collaborating it.
Absolutely welcome. Listen, I want to shout out to the listeners. Thank you for tuning in. Self-love and self-care is not selfish. Believe that. Listen, stay physically and mentally geared up. Stand firm while keeping it sexy. This is Nocturnal Vibes.
Girl, you keep adding to my reasons. Like we've been talking, and I hope it's floating up high in the air. I'm hardly breathing, but I'm a breathing. Through thick and thin, we usually win, but all these mood swings in your childish games just give me more reasons. Give me more reasons. You giving me reasons. Though I got choices, I won't let you know it, girl. You keep adding to my reasons. It's like we've been talking, and I hope it's floating up high in the air. I'm hardly breathing, but I'm a breather. All the pain and love you gave, but still I'm leaving. So goodbye to my love. You're giving me reasons. You go out the way, searching for things, trying to hurt me till I'm bleeding. You ain't no saint, nah girl you ain't. Cause just like the devil, you's a cold stone killer, pulling on all my triggers, searching all through my pictures, asking about who that is. Oh, swear you love to be in your feelings. Oh, just another thing out of my reasons. Though I got choices, I won't let you know it, girl. You keep adding to my reasons. It's like we've been talking, and I hope it's floating up high in the air. I'm hardly breathing, but I'm a breather. down, chase me away. Down in the dirt, you dig my grave. Accuse me of things I never did, yeah. Well, if not, then ask how many times I bought you roses. Cause anything I do, girl, you don't notice. Am I wrong for wanting to leave you for all these reasons? Ooh, I got choices, I won't let you know it, girl. You keep adding to my reasons. Oh no, breathing, but I'ma breathe it. All the pain and love you gave, but still I'm leaving. So goodbye to my love. Yeah. This been on my mind for a while, man. I think I lost the real one. And I've been feeling so down when I lay down. The only time I'm looking up. Pardon my manners if I end up hitting you still after dark. I've been drowning in that courage. Liquid, my judgment been blurry. I'm a mess. Gave you baggage and made you stress. Know you're better off with the next man, yeah. But I can't seem to let go. So when I hit you with that text, hoping that you give me another chance. I know you need some time. Ooh, can we get along like we used to? Ooh, till we both can't get enough. Making love like we used to. No, I can't change the fact I fucked up your heart. I'm down to make it all better. Can we get back to love like we used to? It's been on my mind for a while, man. I think I lost a real one. That boy Sean said it the best. Beautiful girls give you their best. Believe you depressed and all, but I ain't suicidal. Feel like I'm stuck in a asylum. I don't deserve you, but until I get through to you, I want you to know I'm a mess. Gave you baggage and made you stress. Know you better off with the next man, yeah. But I can't seem to let go. So I'ma hit you with that text, hoping that you give me another chance. I know you need some time. Change the fact I fucked up your heart, hey. But I'm down to make it all better. Can we get back to loving like we used to? Can we get along like we used to? Till we both can't get enough. Making love like we used to. Just like we used to, yeah. Like we. Can we get back to loving like we used to? Can we get along like we used to? You can only get me till we both can't get enough. So you got my Lincoln Farm, nickname for babies. Yeah, what I'm saying ain't no replacing you. Go the past, irreversible. Hope you willing to let it go. Let me show you that I can line you up. Genuine, cause girl, I speak the truth. Know my lie just like I'm translucent. See through me and see out the rebel you. See through me and see out the rebel you. Girl, you my shot it. Girl, you my shot. Make it all better. You the only one, so can we make love? The middle of the night, you the one I want. Can't nobody do it like me, nah. Can't do it like. Tell me. Oh, I gotta know, girl. I think I know, but